Your encouragement is invaluable. As 90% of our audience has yet to join our community, your support is essential for us to continue producing captivating content. Kindly subscribe and activate the notification bell. We'd love to hear from you. Share your city in the comments below. Sophia lingered by the window of her snug apartment, cradling her morning coffee as she observed the world gradually coming to life. A year had passed since her divorce from Lucas, and although the sharpness of the initial pain had dulled, the memories continued to echo in her mind. After months of dedicated effort, she had meticulously reconstructed her life, channeling her energy into her career and cultivating her passions. As a freelance graphic designer, Sophia relished the freedom her work provided, yet she frequently felt a longing for the camaraderie she once experienced. She had wished that time would mend her scars, and in numerous ways, it truly had. Still, there were instances when she experienced a twinge of longing for the life they once knew together. On a bright, sunny afternoon, as she browsed through her phone, Sophia spotted a message from a mutual friend, Alexander. "Greetings, Sam. Lucas has returned to town. He is eager to reconnect with you. Are you receptive to it?" The message struck her with an unexpected shock. Sophia felt a surge of excitement as she contemplated the chance of encountering Lucas once more. Their relationship had concluded on good terms, yet the mere idea of encountering him ignited a tempest of feelings within her. After a brief pause for reflection, she responded to Alexander. "I'm receptive to the idea. Let's find out what unfolds." The upcoming days brimmed with a mix of eager expectation and nervous tension. Sophia found herself reflecting on cherished memories, those instances of joy, the dreams they had envisioned, and the factors that led to their eventual separation. She had evolved significantly since their parting, yet the intrigue surrounding Lucas's words lingered in her mind. As the day dawned, Sophia meticulously selected her attire, favoring a relaxed yet polished ensemble. She stepped into the cafe where they had planned to meet, her heart racing as she crossed the threshold. Lucas occupied a corner table, his warm smile evoking a flood of cherished memories. He had transformed in certain aspects. His hair had grown a little longer, and he appeared more at ease. As she drew near, he rose to his feet and welcomed her with an embrace. "Wow, it has been some time," he remarked, his tone brimming with heartfelt sincerity. "You appear fantastic." "Thank you, Lucas." Sophia smiled as she settled into the chair opposite him, her voice warm and inviting. "It's good to see you." They dedicated the initial moments to reconnecting, exchanging tales about their careers, adventures, and acquaintances. Sophia experienced a blend of nostalgia and relief while reflecting on the cherished moments, yet as the dialogue progressed, she detected a subtle tension beneath the surface. Lucas's eyes held hers, and she pondered whether he was experiencing the same surge of feelings. After a while, Lucas adjusted his position, his demeanor becoming more somber. "I felt compelled to connect, as I've spent considerable time reflecting on our divorce," he started, his tone firm yet laced with a hint of fragility. "I understand now that I didn't completely value what we shared." Sophia felt a sudden rush of excitement. "Could you clarify what you mean?" she inquired, her curiosity ignited. "I believe I may have overlooked your value. I became so absorbed in my professional pursuits that I neglected to give our relationship the attention it deserved." He confessed, his gaze fixed on the coffee cup, that he missed the connection we once shared. Sophia experienced a whirlwind of mixed feelings. A part of her felt compelled to justify the reasons behind their separation, while another part yearned for the bond they once enjoyed. "Lucas, we each took paths that brought us to this moment. I also had to prioritize my own well-being," she responded softly. "I see that clearly now. I've been focusing on personal growth, aiming to cultivate a deeper sense of presence and awareness." "I wanted to express my regret about how everything turned out," he said, his gaze locking onto hers with genuine earnestness. As the dialogue unfolded, Sophia experienced a blend of wistfulness and doubt. She valued Lucas's candor, yet she was acutely aware that reviving their relationship was laden with challenges. "What are our next steps?" she inquired, her heart pounding at the thought of revisiting past scars. "I'm not requesting anything extreme. I just wanted to reach out and see if we could be friends," Lucas said, his face lighting up with optimism. "Your presence in my life is important to me, and I would like to delve deeper into that connection." Sophia pondered his words. She had dedicated so much time to building her independence, yet a part of her longed for the companionship they once shared. "I believe friendship has its merits, but it requires patience," she remarked with a hint of caution. Lucas inclined his head in affirmation. "Certainly. I simply wished to express my true emotions." As they exited the cafe, a wave of uncertainty enveloped Sophia. She had relished their exchange, yet the path forward remained uncertain. In the weeks that followed, Sophia and Lucas started to mend their friendship. They gathered over coffee, strolled together, and exchanged stories about their lives. It was cozy and known, but an unvoiced strain hovered just below the surface. Sophia proceeded with careful consideration. She valued their bond, yet felt cautious about the feelings that might come flooding back. Lucas was truly striving to improve himself, and she discovered that she valued the transformations he had undergone. Yet, was it possible for them to genuinely transcend their past? As the evening unfolded and the movie played on, Lucas glanced over at her. "It brings me great joy to share moments with you, Sam. It's truly wonderful to have you back in my life," he expressed, his tone heartfelt. "I'm simply in the process of discovering things on my own. I apologize if I caused any discomfort. I understand, and I value your efforts, but I believe we must be truthful about our desires," Sophia stated, her tone unwavering. As their conversation unfolded, Sophia and Lucas delved into their emotions, skillfully maneuvering through the intricacies of their shared history and current experiences. Their conversation meandered through dreams of Lucas' sorrow and the essence of friendship. "I want you to find happiness, whether that's with me or another," Lucas said, his gaze earnest. "But I can't ignore the desire to see where this connection might lead us." Sophia experienced a whirlwind of feelings as she reflected on his words. "I desire happiness as well, but it's essential for me to understand that we are both prepared for it. Our past is intricate." Lucas acknowledged her hesitation with a nod. "Let us savor the moment. I prefer to take my time, yet I'm also eager to preserve this bond we share." In the weeks that followed, Sophia and Lucas nurtured their friendship, gradually reigniting the connection they had cherished. They approached their relationship gradually, letting it develop in its own organic way. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the park, Lucas paused in his stride and faced her, a moment of anticipation hanging in the air. "I'm really pleased that we're approaching this at a measured pace. I want to do it right this time," he said, sincerity shining in his eyes. Sophia beamed, a gentle warmth blossoming within her heart. "Same here. With patience, I believe we can craft something truly beautiful." As they stood side by side, the atmosphere brimming with potential, Sophia understood that confronting their history didn't necessitate shunning what lay ahead. Through transparent dialogue and sincerity, they could establish a basis for a fresh connection, one grounded in mutual respect and comprehension. As she stood at her window one evening, observing the sunset brush the sky with shades of orange and pink, Sophia contemplated her journey over the past year. She had mastered the art of understanding her emotions and facing her history, and she experienced a profound sense of strength in her decisions. Lucas had consistently been there for her, and their bond had evolved into something truly remarkable. They frequently exchanged stories about their days, encouraged one another's dreams, and relished the small joys of life side by side. The bond they had revived was authentic and profound, and for the first time in ages, Sophia experienced a sense of true contentment. One weekend, Lucas proposed a trip to the mountains for a brief escape. "It promises to be a delightful experience, just the two of us, surrounded by nature, with a chance to unwind," he suggested, his excitement palpable. Sophia paused briefly, yet a smile soon graced her lips. "That sounds incredible. I would be thrilled too." The journey to the mountains exceeded all their expectations. They trekked along vibrant paths, chuckled by the flickering flames, and exchanged tales until the stars twinkled overhead. Amidst the tranquility of the natural world, Sophia experienced an awakening of understanding regarding her emotions for Lucas. One evening, as they sat by the fire, the stars shimmering above, Lucas turned to her. "Sophia, I've come to understand that my feelings for you go beyond friendship. I genuinely care about you, and I believe we should take the time to see what possibilities lie ahead for us," he said, his voice firm yet open. Sophia felt a surge of adrenaline at his words. "I share your sentiments, Lucas, yet I also wish to proceed with care. We've both endured so much," she said, looking into his eyes for a sense of comprehension. He nodded in agreement, but expressed that they had reached a new juncture. "I want to seize this opportunity with you," he said, gently taking her hand in his. In that instant, beneath the expansive sky adorned with stars, Sophia experienced a surge of emotions enveloping her. After years of shielding her emotions, she discovered a unique connection with Lucas, one that brought her a comforting sense of security and the hope of fresh starts. As the journey drew to a close, Sophia and Lucas arrived back home, brimming with a sense of renewal and energy. They chose to embark on a romantic journey together, all while committing to maintain open communication and focus on their personal growth. In the months that followed, they approached their budding relationship with thoughtful consideration. Sophia experienced a joy she hadn't felt in ages, with Lucas being both supportive and attentive. They embarked on journeys, rejoiced in one another's achievements, and discovered how to confront obstacles side by side. One evening, as they prepared dinner side by side, Sophia took a moment to gaze at Lucas. "I understand we've been moving at a measured pace, but I want to express how grateful I am to have you in my life," she said, her voice brimming with genuine emotion. Lucas beamed with warmth. "I share your sentiments, Sam. Since we reconnected, I've discovered so much about myself, and I cherish every moment we spend together." As their bond deepened, Sophia and Lucas chose to commemorate their journey with their closest friends. A small gathering was hosted, welcoming those who had stood by them through thick and thin. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the group convened around a table brimming with delectable dishes and joyous laughter, and in that moment, Sophia experienced a profound sense of belonging. She surveyed the expressions of her companions and felt a deep sense of appreciation for the affection and encouragement they had offered. As the evening wore on, Lucas lifted his glass high. "Let us raise our glasses to fresh starts and the incredible strength found in second chances. Sophia, I truly appreciate your patience and for welcoming me back into your life," he said, his gaze fixed on hers. Sophia's heart brimmed with emotion as she lifted her glass in reply. With a radiant smile, she toasted to camaraderie, personal development, and affection. As the months transformed into a year, Sophia and Lucas discovered themselves crafting a life together, rich with laughter, empathy, and common aspirations. They discovered the importance of expressing their emotions candidly, leading to a profound strengthening of their trust in one another. One evening, as they wandered through a picturesque park, Lucas faced Sophia with a grave demeanor. "I've been reflecting deeply on our relationship and what lies ahead for us. I understand we've been pacing ourselves, but I envision a future with you, and I'm curious if you share those feelings," he expressed, his tone brimming with optimism. Sophia experienced a surge of happiness at his words. "I certainly do, Lucas. I envision a future with you as well." "I've never felt such joy," she responded, her heart overflowing with affection. In that moment, they both grasped the depth of their journey, recognizing how they had traversed their past, confronted their fears, and welcomed the splendor of fresh starts. United by a common dream, they strolled side by side, prepared to welcome the adventures that awaited them. The sun dipped below the horizon, enveloping the park in a warm, golden light, and Sophia was filled with a profound appreciation for the journeys they had undertaken. With affection and a revitalized determination, she understood they could confront any challenge side by side.